Please welcome Senior Director, Product Management, Tableau, Matthew Miller.
Hello, TC. Welcome. Welcome to Devs on Stage, where the makers themselves showcase all the incredible innovation that they are crafting for you. My name is Matthew, and my first TC was right here in San Diego in 2012, a very long, long time ago, when I think all of TC might have fit in these 2 or 3 sections right here. I had not yet joined the elite club known as the Baldies of Data. Fleur-Luge twins, I see you. I barely knew measure names from measure values. I barely knew green pills from blue pills. But I remember distinctly sitting in the audience as part of the Tableau community and watching Devs on Stage. It was incredible. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. It was actual devs showcasing the incredible innovation, all the new features they were building for us. I could have never imagined then that someday I'd be part of Tableau and have the honor of organizing this incredible showcase of awesome capability by the devs themselves. But here's the thing, TC. A funny, unexpected thing happened this year on the road to Tableau conference. A couple of the Devs on Stage alumni contacted me and said, you know, Matthew, it's called Devs on Stage. You know, devs, software engineers, and you work in product. And they said, what if 2025 were the year that the devs took it back? So what do you say, TC? You like that idea? Well, today is a special day. Today's a special day, a passing of the baton, or you could say the pineapple. I am delighted to introduce to you the next chapter of Devs on Stage, your new co-hosts, actual Tableau devs, Lauren and Sophia.
Thanks, Matthew. And hello, TC. Oh, so good to be back. My name is Sophia Gokul.
And my name is Lauren Hampson, and we are thrilled to be your hosts for this year's Devs on Stage. Now, I'm a dev on the connectivity team, and you can't see, understand, and act on data without, well, data. So in a way, there would be none of this without the amazing connectivity team.
And everyone needs clean and trusted data. And that's exactly what my team and I deliver with Tableau Prep.
As engineers, we know that it takes a village to build the product that we have today. Everybody has a role, whether it's design, research, product, or engineering.
And beyond that, everyone in this audience has had a hand in making Tableau what it is today and bringing each new innovation to life. So thank you all.
Now this is for you. Years of TC audiences have loved Devs on Stage because you get to see all that we are building for you.
This is also inspired by you. We love hearing from you.
This is where we get to showcase the latest innovation each year. And each year, it just keeps getting better and better. But Sophia, what comes next?
Well, Lauren, there is one word that defines this TC. Next. Next isn't just a product. It's a mindset, a movement, all of us building this incredible future together.
So today, your devs on stage are ready to bring your Tableau experience into the future with us. Now these devs have practiced and rehearsed, and they are so excited to show you what they've got. So get ready, because we have an amazing lineup of features brought to you today by your makers,
breakers,
and innovators, the Devs on Stage. Please welcome Ann Pham,
Ginger Gloystein,
and Patrick Green.
Anne, take it away.
Thank you, Lauren and Sophia, and good morning, Tableau Conference! All right, everyone, raise your hand if you love data. Now, wave it back and forth. Oh, well, hello to you, too. I'm Anne, and I'm an engineer on the Tableau mobile app, bringing the power of data to your fingertips anytime, anywhere. And I have the sweetest, cutest little corgi named Banana. Yeah. And she's sort of a big deal. She's a local legend and even performed at a halftime show for the Seattle Seahawks. And what could she have been performing? How fast she is, of course. Yeah. Now, corgis love to run despite their 5-inch little legs. And I couldn't help but think about all of the endless data to analyze when it comes to corgi racing. So let's pull that data into Tableau Prep. I love corgi racing so much, I volunteer with the Worldwide Canine Federation, which gives me access to their Databricks database full of doggy decathletes and races all over the world. But I really want to figure out where to go next, so let's pull in a list of future races. And remember, this is an international corgi data set. And when you're combining massive data sets together, don't you find yourself dreaming of a way to reduce in-memory processing, pushing data into that data source? Well, it's time to turn those data dreams into reality with the all-new Prep in Database Processing. Look at these beautiful new icons representing that now each time the flow runs, this operation happens in the database, optimizing data transfers. This is so great. Now that we have a list of all the future races, wouldn't it be great to actually predict how Banana will perform in these future events? Maybe with a linear regression to build a predictive model? We know you love using Python locally in Prep Builder, and now, for the first time ever, in Prep on Tableau Cloud, custom Python scripts. I know, now I can have my Python jobs running in Tableau Cloud while I'm focusing on Bananas running too. This is so great, but I know I'm not the only one who can benefit from this. Who here is in a Tableau user group? If you aren't, get to it. Tugs are a perfect way to connect and collaborate on data. And just like a tug, there are corgi lovers groups, and I know they would love to see this. But they don't have access to Databricks, and I definitely don't want to leak any personally identifiable information. So instead, I can now publish these predictive results with the all-new Prep output to Google Drive. Now everyone in the corgi lovers groups can have access to these racing insights and join the dog pack more accessibly. All right, let's publish this flow, and it's off to the races. The Worldwide Canine Federation also has an opt-in database that can help connect corgis everywhere. They run on Salesforce, powered by Data Cloud, to help connect this system across data all over. But I really want to pull this data model into Tableau. Talk about dog fooding. When I connect Tableau to Data Cloud today, I have to set up all relationships from scratch and remake the entire data model. I could accidentally misrepresent key details and relationships. What if we had a way to reuse this existing data model that includes all of our semantics, relationships, calculated fields, you name it? Well, Data Fam, the dog days are over. Introducing the latest addition, Tableau Semantics Connector. Look at that. All of my data and relationships are now preserved here in Tableau. And it doesn't stop there. We can even add our own customizations. How about we add a calculated field to identify the Zoomy ratio of all the corgis? I did leg length divided by average speed, and there you have it, our Zoomy ratio. But we need an actual place for all of these Zoomies, so let's see where else we can take this party. I've created a map of corgis all over the world, but I have always wanted to take Banana to Paris. And how do you say it? Anne à la banane à Paris! Oh my goodness, there are so many corgis. But watch this. As I zoom in to the parks of Paris and pan around, my corgi population map pinned to the most outer view is syncing in real time. I know. There's more. I can even unpin it to get a closer, more filtered view. Forget complex data scaffolding and parameter hacks. This is all made possible with the never-before-seen viewport parameters. Everything is dynamic, too. As the map vizzes are updating, the banana bands are updating, too. All right, it's time to analyze further. Our viz here shows a high population of corgis, represented in blue, while the events are shown in red. But looking at this, it's not super clear to me which area is the hottest spot for a new corgi party. Last year, we delivered you viz extensions, which allowed you to create your own custom visualization types. And there are so many great ones from our talented community. Yeah, give a hand for yourself. But this year, we're bringing you the ability to enhance and augment any visualization. Check this out, TC. Introducing the freshly unleashed Analytics Pane extensions. Many of you love adding analytic overlays to your vizzes, like with a classic reference line. But now, check out what else you can unlock. With an extension, I can now easily see the highest density of corgis with simple, no-code drag and drop. But how about we keep this party going and plan our next pub crawl? I need to make sure that I can hit every single corgi event in one night. That's a classic traveling sales dog problem. Luckily, my friend built an extension that makes this so easy. Boom, there you have it. Now I can efficiently visit every single corgi event and meet so many corgis on the way. You blew us away with your viz extensions. I can't wait to see what you data devs can do with this new API. Okay, it looks like Paris is already bursting with so many corgi events. Maybe I should bring Banana here to San Diego to host a corgi race, because I would love to meet you, and Banana would love to treat you. To second place, of course. Speaking of treats, let's give a sweet, sweet welcome to Ginger.
Thank you, Anne, and hello, Tableau! My name is Ginger Gloystein, and I lead the Tableau core design team. And today, I have to make a confession. Confession. I have a sweet tooth. A giant, my favorite movie is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I once stole a whole beaker of Skittles from TC Labs kind of sweet tooth. So for today, I'm making myself the CEO of Ginger's Jolly Lollies. Now, looking at Pulse, I am happy to report that, let's see here, what are sales doing? Way up. Now, of course, I know my business inside and out, but just in case I miss something, we'll tap on Explore More. And what did happen to the bubblegum expansion? Violet Beauregard's in charge, and I am worried she bit off more than she can chew. Now, normally I'd go viz to viz and filter to filter, but now Tableau Pulse is powered by a cutting-edge LLM that tells me exactly what I need to know, which is there was a significant decline. Violet! Pulse, can you tell me what happened? But this time, do it as an Oompa Loompa song? This is where the magic happens. Pulse is conversational, so I can ask a question like a normal candy maker would. And then Agentforce crunches the computations and returns an answer based on trust, transparency, and explainability. It's working on it right now, analyzing my natural language. And then it's going to look at my data and figure out exactly what is going on. It's taking a little while. You know, live demos, they're kind of like chocolate boxes. You never know what you're going to get. There we go. Thank you, Pulse. Oompa loompa doompity doo. Pulse has a little story for you. That is the power of enhanced Q&A on Tableau Pulse. All right, before I can get vizzing, I need a world of data inspiration. And there's only one place for that. Tableau Public! For 15 years in over 11 million workbooks, Tableau has been bringing us interesting and beautiful data. And I can search for anything like candy. And then, ooh, lick on this scrumptious viz by Ojo Basu. And the amazing thing about this data community right here, you always bring the eye candy. So now I'm ready to go make my own sweet-looking viz. Now, I love Show Me because I pick the data that matters to me and it recommends a viz. But what if I know that bubblegum sales just has to be visualized as packed bubbles? Wouldn't it be nice if I could go viz first? Oh, well, what's this? Yes, I would like you to choose for me. Introducing Instant Viz in Show Me. Never stare at a blank canvas again. Every user, even a new one, can make their data pop without so much as a drag and gum drop. Now, let's look at another colorful viz. Tableau's built-in color palettes are clean, clear, and beautiful. But what if at Ginger's Jolly Lollies, brand color consistency is important? Well, soon, I'll be able to create my own custom color palettes right here in Tableau. I thought you might like that one. All right, no TPS file in sight. Or another delectable idea, we could use generative AI to create a color palette based on the orange from Ginger's Jolly Lollies. Now, we'll generate it, wait for it, use it, save it, name it, type it, try it, pick it, assign it, love it! This is the oh so palatable custom color palettes! All right, now we have to stop by my sales report because, let's be honest, I'm a sucker for a map. Now, I'm expanding beyond the Americas, but looking here, Morocco loves caramel so much, it's hard to see any other insights. Wouldn't it be great if the colors in my map updated based on my selection? Just like that. Introducing dynamic color ranges powered by parameters. All right, now we're going to unlock a golden ticket in the chocolate meltability matrix. For 3 years, Tableau has been cooking up new accessibility features because we want all our users to understand all their data, and we don't want to fudge this up. Now, if I'm a user with a disability who uses accessibility technologies, or just a power keyboard user, insights are only a few keystrokes away, and now I can hear and understand my data.
VoiceOver on Chrome. Chocolate mark. Average. Meltability index. 61.1. Flav us west negative 28 online tableau.com site gives VoiceOver off.
Now, we'll smoothly select into a mark once I get back into my viz. Thank you, everyone. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, cool. We'll smoothly select a mark, navigate in the tooltip for selection relaxation, or take a bite out of this viz, all with my keyboard. This is the server and cloud accessible navigation and actions. All right, it's finally time for my favorite course, dessert. Now, I've got all my essential vises pulled into this dashboard, but something just doesn't look right. I mean, all my favorite candies do have something in common. Skittles and Sweet Tarts and Gobstoppers, and what could it be? Oh, they're round. Well, let's get rolling, because coming soon, everywhere in Tableau, rounded corners! Another good one, I think. All right, we're going to come to the Layout tab. We will quickly find the corner radius. And let's turn this zone into a jawbreaker. I gotta say, that is a well-rounded feature. And that is a wrapper for me, folks. I loved hanging out with you data nerds, and I hope you enjoyed the Snickers. I'm off to M&M power more people with data, while you gear up for something different with Patrick.
Thanks, Ginger. I won't sugarcoat it, but that was pretty sweet. Hi, I'm Patrick, and I'm a dev on the Tableau permissions team. I live in Denver with my wife, Maddie, and dog, Rue. Rue loves the outdoors. The other day, Maddie and I were talking about all the great companies that sell outdoor gear, and we realized one thing's missing. Who's designing gear for the real experts in adventure? The ones like Rue, who hike every trail, sniff every path, and chase every squirrel. Well, introducing Happy Tails Outdoors, an outdoor company run entirely by dogs. And just like any company, they got data needs. And obviously, they decided to hire me as a Tableau admin. At Happy Tails, we got all of Tableau. Tableau Next, Cloud, and Server. Used by hundreds of dogs in dozens of groups, like our marketing team, which puts on amazing events, kind of like Tableau Conference. We recently asked several border collies to join them to help them scale. I used to have to add them manually like this, or run scripts, which were a pain to maintain. That is, until now. Introducing Skim on Tableau Server. Gone are the dog days of inconsistent access. I can simply click to enable Skim and copy my configuration over to my identity provider. At Happy Tails, we use Okta for identity access management. Here in Okta, I can now assign my marketing users to my group. And just like that, instant user provisioning, automatic group updates across my entire landscape. No pause. Now, my border collies, they're ready to run, and that gives me time to check up on Slack. Oh, it looks like we have a message from Panya, our lead retriever in HR. That's Hound Resources. Her Splashing in San Diego workbook's missing, and she has a meeting soon? Oh no, let's take a look. Yikes! This project's missing all of its content. Somebody must have accidentally deleted it all. Well, TC, I have a treat for you. With over 8,000 votes in the idea exchange, you asked and we heard you. Coming to Tableau Cloud and Server, Recycle Bin. Restore your deleted content as easy as oops, undo. That's right, you can restore your deleted projects, workbooks, and data sources for up to 30 days. Okay, so now I think Panya's ready to splash in San Diego. So we put out that fire, but the work of an admin's never done. Every day I want to optimize for my users' experiences, but I feel like I'm always chasing my tail. Admin Insights gives me wonderful information like who's viewing content, what they're viewing, and also when. But I'm missing details like how they interacted with the content, what steps they took next, and how the content performed. Well, coming soon to the activity logs in Tableau Cloud and Server, view interaction events. Finally, your activity log can capture detailed user journeys and behaviors. Using the activity log, I can finally sniff out what's happening on my site. I can see, understand every step my users are taking, from interactions, processing, exports, and more. Seems like we have a lot of exports. I wonder why. Maybe if we join this with our org chart data, I can better understand my users. At Happy Tails, we maintain our org chart in dbt. Here in dbt, I can join my org chart with my activity log and create saved queries. But how can I further unlock the value of it with analytics in Tableau? Well, available now in Tableau Cloud via Bridge, the dbt connector. Leverage your existing saved queries and models here in Tableau Cloud. All right, let's visualize this. I'll select bark name, pack department, and count activity log. And let's build a box and whisker plot. Tableau's working on it, and here we go. It looks like Julius Caesar Jr. is one of our top users. Amazing. Finally, all your dbt models here in the cloud. Okay, so in yesterday's keynote, we heard about the power of AI and what it brings to business users and analysts. And Agentforce is for everyone, including admins like me. I want to build an admin analytical agent to better see, understand, and serve my users better. Introducing published data sources in Tableau semantics. Connect to and leverage your existing published data sources where they are. And the best part, it's zero copy. No migrations necessary. But that's not all. I can also connect to existing data objects like my AI usage data. And Agentforce provides me with smart suggestions to relate this data as easy as one click. So we've leveraged our existing published data source, we've augmented it with AI usage, and we joined it with the help of Agentforce. And we can also visualize it here in Tableau Next. Now that I have the agent of my dreams, let's ask it some questions. What stands out in how different pack departments use Tableau and AI? Okay, I'm really excited to finally have my agent to give me the insights I've been looking for all along. It looks like we're seeing that top dogs and hound resources are some of our highest usage groups. I want to ask another question. What do the two highest usage groups have in common? All right, so our agent is looking at our semantic model that we built with that activity log data in the AI usage. And it looks like we have an insight. Oh, they're exporting the tennis ball inventory report on Tuesdays. I know this is from our weekly all pause meeting. They must be snapping screenshots and sending them to slides. You really can't teach old dogs new tricks. Speaking of new tricks, many of you have your published data sources that you want your users to use, but they keep dumping data to spreadsheets. Wait, is that a Tableau Sparkle in Google Sheets? That's right. Coming later this year, Tableau's newest workspace add-on for Google Sheets. Leverage your existing data sources. Let's refresh this real quick. Leverage our existing data sources right where they are in Google Sheets. You can search for by LUID or also by name. Here we go. There we go. All your data source right here. But that's not all. Available now. I mean now, Tableau's newest workspace add-on for Google Docs and Google Slides. You can leverage your existing Pulse metrics and views right in your user's flow of work. No more snapshots day in and day out. No more stale visits. It's all right here, right now. And the best part is it links back to your workbook, so you can go check it out there. Now, Rue can focus on what she does best, and Happy Tails, we can keep on wagging. Thank you, TC. And back to you, Lauren and Sophia.
Those were some incredible innovations. We've seen Prep and DB, rounded corners, and that awesome Google Sheets integration.
Absolutely amazing job. Let's all give them a huge round of applause. Thank you, Anne, Ginger, and Patrick.
Sophia, I want more.
Well, we are running ahead of schedule.
I mean, do you guys want more?
Sure sounds like they do.
Well, TC, we've got something special for you.
We want to show you something that has never been seen before in Devs on Stage. We want to bring you even closer to the ideation process through a new experiment called Devs on Stage Labs.
Now, as engineers, we spend our days building the features you've seen here today, while our friends in product, they're dreaming up the future.
And even though the pineapple has been passed, that partnership between product and devs doesn't end.
Oh man, I hope Matthew hasn't wandered off. Maybe he can tell us just a little bit more about how product takes your ideas and makes them a reality.
Come on out, Matthew.
Thank you, Lauren and Sophia. Aren't our devs amazing? We have always loved building with you, the community. Your ideas and suggestions fuel our innovation, and many of the things that you've seen today came directly from your ideas. Who knows, maybe something you suggest will show up in Devs on Stage next year. That's why we're delighted to share with you that we've completely revamped how we engage and collaborate with you through the all-new Idea Exchange.
We are building from those ideas today. Every idea the community has ever shared is there. And over the last year, we have built features that addressed over 150 community ideas. So keep your feedback coming.
We love seeing your ideas so much. We want to show you a few of our own.
You are about to see 3 early experiments, 3 prototypes. They are the Authoring Extensions API, the Tableau Pulse Research Agent, and Tableau Sketch.
And after you see these 3 demos, you'll get to show your support live for which one you're most excited for.
So, you get the chance to show us your support, and what you're telling us is which of these features, if we built it, and no promises, would be the most exciting and the most valuable to you. You can also grab Southern and give him your opinion directly. Do we have anyone who can handle this kind of a high-risk experiment?
Indeed we do, Matthew.
Please welcome your lab technicians for today, Madeline Lee,
Matt Pimenta,
and Cheyenne Guo.
Now, working in a lab can be dangerous stuff, so you've got to have the right equipment.
Now remember, you're not showing your support for the technicians themselves, but you are showing your support for the features they're demoing. And with that, Madeline, take it away.
Thank you, and hello, TC. My name is Madeline, and I'm a product manager on the Technology Partners team. My team uses APIs to build integrations for and with our partners. So we're kind of like a data dev zero. What's a data dev? Well, it's anyone and everyone using our APIs. And today, I get to introduce to you the first experiment, the Authoring Extensions API. This is an API that allows authors in desktop to automate anything. To give you a sense of what's possible, we asked 4 people. We asked 4 people to pilot the API with us. Some of you folks might recognize them. Some are Iron Viz winners, others are Visionary Hall of Famers, but all of them are data devs and experts in Tableau Desktop. And here's what they cooked up. As a desktop author, have you ever looked at a data source and thought, what can I build quickly to check it out? Well, Timothy from BizStory knows a thing or two about building fast with Tableau. He has used the API to grab metadata about the data source, and then used OpenAI to find out what insights might be the most meaningful. His extension builds suggested visualizations so that we can iterate through the data discovery process more quickly. And if I have a follow-up question, I can go to the extension and ask it something more specific. Why are profits down in some subcategories? Watch how this desktop automator builds in 20 seconds what might take Timothy 20 minutes, and the rest of us maybe hours of exploration. I now have a whole bunch of sheets to go and build my dashboard. Okay, desktop authors know. Building the initial viz is the fun part. The most tedious work is in the formatting. I'll go to drag and drop, but I'm getting a hand cramp. Well, Tristan from Law Data Viz Tristan has used the API to grab the number of sheets available, auto-create correctly sized containers, and then drop sheets into those containers. It's kind of like Show Me, but for dashboard layouts. In one click, we can generate a simple dashboard. But I don't quite like this layout. And I want to incorporate visual best practice too. So let's head back to the layout generator, add buttons for navigation, add style and filters, change the layout. Let's give this a real name. And there we go. Automated, automated style, formatting, and layout. This extension saves us hours of time and saves me from carpal tunnel. Now, data can be a universal language, but we all see and understand data a little differently, right? Dr. Klaus from InfoTopics has used the API to build an automated localization service. In one click, we can translate this entire dashboard into his native language of German. That's text boxes, columns, and labels all getting updated live so that we can build a localized copy. Okay, I think this dashboard is ready for a second opinion before publishing. But how do I let other authors know which elements I want to check over? Well, Craig from the Information Lab answered with his own question. What if we could use the API to build automated walkthroughs of our dashboards? This API gives Craig complete control over desktop so that he can create and position text boxes anywhere on the dashboard and embed any type of content, like a video. It's kind of like commenting on your code, Tableau style. And when Craig switches to Japanese, not only does the workbook update, but so does the walkthrough. This is the spirit of data devs, iterating on community solutions. What a whirlwind. Today, our demos use just 25 of the over 2,000 methods made available via this API. And that's just the beginning. Imagine what else you could automate. We, as a community, could push the boundaries of Tableau Desktop together. Don't forget to show your support for the Authoring Extensions API. And now, off to Matt for the second experiment.
Thanks, Madeline. And hey, TC! My name's Matt Pimenta, and I'm a senior product manager on Tableau's Q branch. My teammates and I manage some of the largest Tableau deployments at Salesforce, and we build all kinds of cool, cutting-edge gadgets and tools based on the latest and greatest in Tableau's ecosystem. But today, I'm excited to share Experiment 2, Tableau Pulse Research Agent. So, grab your safety goggles, and if you didn't bring safety goggles, let's just hope you're not in the splash zone. AI is transforming how we live and work, and Tableau keeps finding us insights we didn't know before. It's amazing at that. For example, we can see and understand that our CSAT, or customer satisfaction, has spiked. And that's a valuable insight. But often the question isn't what happened, but why. And sometimes that answer's in your data, and you can drill for it. But what happens when you've run out of options to explore? What if I had a bunch of research agents who could team up, like the Backstreet Boys, to tell me why? I want to know why. But that can take days or even weeks to answer. So, TC, I've got a challenge for you. We're going to race to see if I can be faster and smarter than the AI as I try to answer this question about my CSAT. What do you think? Are you ready? On your marks card. One click, and we're off to the races, and I'm searching internal dashboards, but I'm not seeing it. And, hey, Google, why did my CSAT increase? Reddit, that's a great idea. What do you think? No, not seeing it here either. ChatGPT, what do you think? Oh, that's so vague. Of course it is. You don't have access to my enterprise data. Is it the weather? Is it in the news? I'm crashing out on stage in front of thousands of people, and this is televised, and all my friends are going to rag on me so hard. And before I can even finish my frantic search, the agents have found the answer. Individually, they formed different hypotheses, and they pursued these avenues of insight. And then they came together to blend that into a nuanced analysis, complete with citations and actionable next steps. It is so cool. I didn't stand a chance. First up, from macroeconomic data, we can see that the United States, Canada, Germany, and China all lead the way in AI investment and adoption. So it makes sense we might see a similar rise here internally as well. And as we mouse on down to insight number 2, the agents found a connection between enhanced customer satisfaction and revenue through AI adoption. And we even have sources like this article on LinkedIn published by experts in the space. Moving on down to insight number 3, it turns out there's a correlation, even in our own organization. As our AI training completion increases, we're solving tickets even faster, leading to improved customer service and satisfaction. But the agents don't just stop there. They also provide actionable recommendations to keep my momentum going. They recommend we create a cross-functional team of key people to sustain this success. Because at the end of the day, data's great, but transformation is about people. This is AI, data, and humans all working in harmony, fully in sync. And how do we track and ensure that success? With key metrics all recommended by Pulse and visualized with Tableau, of course. That is the power of agentic analytics, brought to you by Tableau and Agentforce. And we think that's pretty cool. And if you think so too, make some noise for Tableau Pulse research agents. Because just like the Backstreet Boys, when it comes to my data, I want it that way. Thanks, TC. Now make some noise for my fellow lab tech, Cheyenne.
Hello, Tableau Conference. My name is Cheyenne, and I am a product manager on the setup and admin team. But right now, I'm so excited to bring it all home with our last experiment, Tableau Sketch. Anyone who knows me knows I love pigs. I'm kind of obsessed with them. They are so cute and incredibly clever. Naturally, I follow many nonprofit animal rescues on social media. For these nonprofits, social media is essential to fundraising and sustaining their mission. Let's see how I can help Fuzzy Friends Sanctuary optimize their social media strategy using Tableau Sketch. I want to know what kind of videos they should make to help bring in sustained donations. Wow, we have a lot of data on video engagements and donations. But these spaghetti vizzes can be hard to make snouts or tails of, looking for the curve we want. I wonder if Tableau and Agentforce can help? Let's see. I want to ask which animals went viral and later built a following that led to sustained donations. Then I can figure out what their videos have in common. There we go. The agent says, I see what you're asking, but wants to root deeper. I already know the shape of the curve I'm looking for. If only I could sketch it. Now there's a snoot I want to boop. Whoa, this is pretty awesome. Tableau Sketch makes it just like I'm whiteboarding. I get some colors for my measures and some for annotating. All right, back to business. With just the flick of my wrist, I can express the curve that we're looking for. Many of our videos get this initial bump in engagement, but it's the ones with sustained views over time that I'm interested in. Let's submit this. That was so easy. Instead of using more words to explain what I'm looking for, I just drew it. And voila! Tableau Sketch filtered down all the engagement data to just the ones similar to what I drew. Now that's a big deal. All right, Agentforce remembers I also asked about donations in relation to engagement. Back to the whiteboard. Remember, this was the engagement curve I was interested in. And now I'm looking for donations that are steadily increasing as sort of a lagging indicator. Let's submit this so that Tableau Sketch can do a fuzzy search to help our fuzzy friends. Sketch is interpreting my drawing by translating it into quantitative trend descriptors so it can find data with similar characteristics. And that wasn't a pigment of your imagination. Tableau Sketch filtered down the data even further based on my drawings. This is perfect. Sketch has helped me refine my data so much, and it looks like videos featuring toys and treats lead to sustained donations. That tracks for me. I love watching pigs devour some pumpkins. Now the Sanctuary knows what kind of content to make next. Thanks to Tableau Sketch, we're able to explore data trends with basic drawing skills. You gotta admit, that's so Tableau. If you think a sketch really is worth 1,000 words, show some love for Tableau Sketch. Back to you, Lauren, Sophia.
Those were some incredible innovations. Let's hear it one more time for Cheyenne, Matt, and Madeline.
Woo! Wasn't that amazing, TC? Are you ready to show your support for your fan favorite? Everyone, get your phones out, scan the QR code, and get ready.
We want to hear what you are most excited about because we love to know what is most important to you.
Your 90 seconds to vote starts now.
Okay, in the meantime, let's recap those awesome labs.
The one I thought was the coolest was the Authoring Extensions API. Because imagine if we could give the community the ability to automate anything in desktop. That would just open limitless possibilities.
Okay, Matthew, but the Tableau Pulse research agent, having a team of agents working together, connecting the dots on external factors, internal data, to not only tell you what, but why?
But honestly, did you guys see Tableau Sketch? That pig sketch was awesome. You can do so much more with a drawing that you can't with Words, SQL, or anything else. It's a whole new way to interact with your data.
Ugh, this is such a hard decision. Well, looks like we've got some live results flowing in. Matthew, tell us what's powering this.
As you are submitting your poll selection, those results are streaming live into Data Cloud and being visualized immediately in Tableau Next. This opens the aperture of analytics from batch and tabular to streaming, unstructured and semi-structured data. This is agentic analytics.
Thanks, Matthew. Looks like our time's almost up.
Let's bring our speakers out for one last round of applause. Okay, time is up. The results are in. Your winner is, drum roll please, Dimensions API.
Thank you all for your love and support for this year's Devs on Stage and all the features we showed you today. Devs, take a bow.
We have loved getting to show you how exciting of a time it is to be an engineer here at Tableau, and seeing your excitement fuels our hard work day to day.
And as an engineer, I am so excited to see how AI is going to impact what we build for you. And I can't wait to see what comes next.
Now, there is still so much